Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, as you know, there's been a lot of canning videos out, and this is going to be another one, but this one's going to be, again, one that's a little bit odd. You can see I got 5-pint jars out here, and my oven is, right there, is preset to a baking temperature. Because, yeah, we're going to do the bake in the jar thing. Now, if you've watched everybody from Bear to Ironhead 41, there's a whole bunch of videos out there on baking cakes and muffins and everything in jars and seeing how long it'll last. But we're going to do something a little bit different based on probably one of the simplest family recipes we have. So let's go take a peek at what's going in the jar. Well, as you can see, the mix is over there patiently waiting, and all I'm going to do, and yeah, I'm using the infamous Spyderco salt. This is the exact one that you saw in the torture test. It just happened to be what I had in my pocket this time. And all we're going to do is just slice this up. Slice it in half, and then I know these pieces will fit in the pint jars. So we're just going to slice that up. Now this mix, once you get it mixed up, it starts to rise, and pretty much alone here. So I'm just going to throw these in the jar, and it's just going to be basically a layer. You know, I'm going to put some Spam in, put in some mix, put in some Spam, put in a mix, and then hopefully leave the right amount of headroom, blah, blah, blah. Let me go ahead and mix this up, and I'll do that, because I need 3 hands, and I don't have it. So I'll be right back as soon as when we're back, we'll see it in the jars. Alright, so what we're basically going to do here is throw a little bit of Spam in each jar. Now, I did go ahead and heat these jars up a little bit, just got them past room temperature, because they are going to go into the oven at 400 degrees. And then a little bit of the mix. It's going to be close. And I'll clean the jars, of course, in a second. It sure looks like that mix didn't go very far, did it? But we'll just have to wait and see. Actually, if I get most of it in the jar, that would be probably helpful for the recipe. And it looks like I'm going to probably end up doing a double batch of these, because we got more Spam left over. Boink. Now, I don't quite know how high that's going to puff up, but let me get another batch of that cornbread made. Now, went ahead and made another batch of the cornbread mix. See if I can do this a little more careful this time. I also went ahead and cleaned off the spill on those back jars. Oh, there's one. Now the hope is that the shape of the jar, because they've been greased up, the hope is that the shape of the jar will allow me to flip these upside down and just pop them out like muffins. So we'll throw some more Spam in there. it off with a little bit more. Get the rest of this out of here. Might as well use up every little bit. And let's see, I got a few pieces of Spam left, so we'll just throw them on the top. Alright. Now we'll just throw them bad boys in the oven and I'll be back when they come out. Okay, there they are. They baked up pretty nice, and this thing that looks like a Nilla wafer down here is just one piece of Spam I had left over, and I put a little blob of the cornbread mix on top of it. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and can these up, put the lids on, and then let them cool just a little, but not all the way, and I'm going to go ahead and water bath them. Is that more than I need to do? I don't know, but I'm just going to do it anyway. So let me do that and we'll see. Okay, I got the lids on, and you know, they're starting to cool a little bit, but these are at 400 degrees, whereas that's only going to be about 200 or something degrees. I don't know if I don't like the idea of putting 400 degrees into 200 degrees because I don't want to shatter the jars. So that's coming up to temperature. These are going down from temperature. Will it work? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, well, after some more careful thought, I've just decided I'm going to leave them just like that. You know, 400 degrees. The Spam is already cooked, and it's quite obvious that the cornbread has taken just fine. So my experiment is going to stop right here. I'm just going to leave them just like that, let them cool off, see if they seal, and if they do, fine. I'm just going to put them up. So I guess there'll be another video later. I'll wait a while and we'll see how they come out. Okay? All right. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Fair winds, and we'll see you next time around.